the title and also at the same time giving time to the noise to pass, okay? Well, I was telling you that this session is going to be about modals. We are going to check 3 modals. This is a part of a speech, the same as we have subjects, we have verbs, we have adjectives, we have adverbs, prepositions. Another part of a speech is modals. Modals are used in affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. We are going to check 3. Modals expressing suggestions. Yes, we have different modals. Modals to express ability, modals in this case to talk about advice. So, modals to express suggestions. That is the subtitle. Modals to express suggestions. We are going to start checking one first. After checking this first one, the other 2 I think are going to be easier, okay? A characteristic of a modal is that it is always followed by a verb in the infinitive form. The infinitive form is swim, dance, cook, understand, teach, show, prefer. That is the infinitive form of the verb without any conjugation and without the preposition to. I mean, not to use to cook, to dance, to swim. No. Just the verb in infinitive form, okay? Another characteristic is that all the subjects have the same form of the modal. Let me show you this. I need 3 columns. Okay, so let's start with the subjects. The subject pronouns. Well, remember, a subject can be a subject pronoun or the name of the person. So they are I, you, he, she, it, we. The second, you, to remember the plural. And the last one, that is they or the name. Charlie, Susan, Mary, my parents. So that is the subject. After the subject, we are going to use a modal. One of the modals we are going to check today is should. And before I said that all the subjects are going to take the same form of should, I mean, we are going to say I should, you should, he should, she should, it should, we should, you should, and they should. What is the meaning of should? It is a modal auxiliary that we are going to use to say that it is a good idea. It is a good idea. It is a good idea to do something. It is a good idea to do something. Well, let me put it before should, because this definition works for the 3 modals we are going to work today, okay? So if you want to express that it is a good idea to do something, you are going to use the modal auxiliary should. The same form, remember, for all the subjects, okay? So this is the first one. Let's put it in words like this, okay? So all the subjects take the form of should. Should doesn't have any contraction. It is necessary to say it in that complete form. I should. Okay, so no contraction for this. Remember that should is followed by a verb in infinitive. I mean, you are going to say go, play, relax. But I don't need capital letter here because this is almost at the end of the sentence. Okay, so relax. Tell me more verbs, guys. Give me ideas. Go, play, relax.
See a movie.
Dance. What?
See a movie.
See, yeah, okay. Another one.
Watch, drive, play.
Okay, drive and play is already. I think that's enough. So this verb is not going to have a conjugation. You are not going to say goes. Teacher, but if in the sentence I have a third person, if I say she should, is it possible to say goes? No, this is not possible because remember the verb is always in infinitive form. Okay, so I have to use a verb in infinitive form. That is what I need to complete this structure, the verb in infinitive form. My structure is like this. The subject, the modal, and the verb in infinitive form without any conjugation. And somebody gave a complement for the verb see. That is correct. Just a moment. You can say, you should see a movie. What does it mean? It means that it is a good idea that you see a movie. Or maybe you can say, we should play chess. So we are bored, we have nothing to do, and it would be a good idea to play chess. She should relax. She has worked so hard this week. So the advice is that she should relax. All right. We should dance. We should dance all kinds of music. When you go to a party, it is necessary, otherwise you are going to be sitting down the whole party. Okay? This is easy. I think it is not difficult to remember this structure. Just the verb, remember, this is in the infinitive form. Let's see some examples. Okay, examples. What examples do we have? I'm going to give you the context, I mean the situation. And according to that situation, we are going to create some sentences giving advice. Yes, giving a suggestion. You are going to tell me sentences indicating that it is a good idea to do something. For example, the first one, I'm going to a wedding this weekend, but I don't have anything nice to wear. This is a situation, and in this situation, I am not giving a suggestion. This is only the context. And I want you to check the context to give me advice. I'm going to a wedding this weekend, but I don't have anything nice to wear. A possible suggestion could be you should go shopping. Why not? Okay, right? You should go shopping. That is a possible suggestion to this one, to this number one, okay? Another context, another situation. Peter wants to study abroad. Peter wants to study abroad. Peter wants to study in a different country. So the suggestion is this. He should investigate about universities. It is a good idea. If Peter goes without any information, maybe it would be a mess. It would be a disaster if he goes like that. Okay? Another one. We are going to Egypt next December on vacations, on holidays. That is the idea. We are going to Egypt next December. And a suggestion I would say is you should visit the pyramids. It is a good idea, as in the case number one, to go shopping. It is a good idea to investigate about universities. It is a good idea to visit the pyramids. Okay, right? So those are the suggestions for these ones. Look at the structure. We are using should and the verb in infinitive. Yeah, I'm going to wedding this weekend, but I don't have anything nice to wear. You should go shopping. Peter is a different person. This is not me. Peter wants to study abroad. My subject is he. He should investigate. Again, with a verb in infinitive, it doesn't matter that this is an idea for the future. It doesn't matter this is a third person, Peter. The next one, we are going to Egypt next December. Once again, I'm talking about an idea in the future. But it is okay. The idea or the context can be in present, can be in past, can be in the future. It doesn't matter. The context can take different forms. But the suggestion is always with the modal auxiliary followed by a verb in the simple form. Okay? Okay? Okay. Right. This is for the affirmative. And now, at the moment, I suggest you only pay attention. And I promise to give you time to take a screenshot or to copy, okay? So don't worry about it because I am going to complement this information into these three columns. And I am also going to complement the sentences that I have in here. Okay, so it is a good idea to do something that is with should. If you want the negative form is going to be by adding not, should not. That is the negative. And the negative can have a contraction. That is shouldn't. Look at this, shouldn't. Affirmative is should, negative is shouldn't. This is a contraction. For the long form, it is should not. Contraction, shouldn't. It is the same form for she shouldn't, it shouldn't, we shouldn't, you shouldn't, they shouldn't. And we continue with the same form of the verb that is in the infinitive, okay? Affirmative and negative. Well, if in affirmative I say it is a good idea to do, in the negative I express it is not a good idea to do. Yeah, it is not a good idea to do. We are going to continue with these examples. Remember, don't copy. I'm going to give you some time to do it. Yeah. So I'm going to a wedding this weekend, but I don't have anything nice to wear. You should go shopping. And the negative can be you shouldn't refuse the invitation. You shouldn't refuse the invitation. Yes, because this is a wedding. This is an important event. And if it is one of your best friends, well, don't miss the party. It is not a good idea to refuse the invitation. This is a negative. Peter wants to study abroad. We said the affirmative is he should investigate about universities. One negative, my subject is he. The modal for the negative is shouldn't. One verb in infinitive form, he shouldn't visit dangerous places alone. This is not bad. Okay, imagine one person in a new country going to places he doesn't know. That would be extremely dangerous, right? So he shouldn't visit dangerous places alone. All the verbs are in the infinitive. In a moment, I am going to highlight all the verbs for you to remember this, okay? We are going to Egypt next December. And we said the recommendation is you should visit the pyramids, but you shouldn't take warm clothes with you because this is too hot in Egypt. So an example is a coat. You shouldn't take a coat with you. Don't take warm clothes. They are not going to be useful for you. It is a bad idea. Don't do it. Okay? All right? Don't copy. Again, don't copy. Remember, I am going to tell you when to do it. Okay? So let's highlight it. You should go shopping. You shouldn't refuse the invitation. You should investigate, verb in infinitive. He shouldn't visit. After the verb in infinitive, possible to have a complement. You should visit the pyramids, complement. And you shouldn't take a coat with you. Okay? So those are the affirmative and the negative. Now, we are going to have an activity. We are going to work in pairs. And this time we are going to use the chat in the WhatsApp. Yes? For example, I am going to give you one situation. Let me find the chat. Intermediate one. Okay. This is the number one. The number one is this. Okay, I am going to complement. Wait a moment. I am took car without and I. This is similar. Oh my God, we have 10 minutes left, but this is this is an activity that we are going to do it together because of the time. I would have really liked you to work in person, but because of the time that we have, it's going to be impossible. Because remember that when the session finishes, we start again and we are going to make the teams and we are going to miss time. No. That is a bad idea. Okay, we are going to do it together, but guys, I need you to tell me your ideas. Yes, I want to listen to you. Tell me ideas. This is going to be the first one. I took my father's car without permission and I crashed it. That is a real problem. I took my father's car without permission and I crashed it. Guys, give me ideas in the affirmative. What is it a good idea? Remember, affirmative. What is it a good idea to do in this situation?
You should to call him.
You should, okay, call him. My father, right? We are talking about my father, yes?
Yes.
Okay, you should call him, only call him. Is there anything I can do? Thank you so much, Alan. Is there anything else I can do? Maybe you should call him and explain what happened. Yeah, you should call him and explain what happened. Any other good idea you think I can do?
Only in affirmative, teacher?
Yes, give me one affirmative. One more, another one. To go away. You should, okay, leave Mexico. Oh, my father should be very demanding, very strict to think about that. Okay. All right, so those two are for affirmative. Can you say negatives? What negative ideas do you have?
You shouldn't lie to him.
Okay, yes, definitely. But that it would be nice to think about it before doing this, okay? So, Andrea, can you repeat, please? You? Was it you, Andrea? Okay.
You shouldn't lie to him.
Very good. You shouldn't lie to him. It is not a good idea to tell lies, especially to your father. Yes, I have to be honest, to explain what happened. Yes, you shouldn't lie to him. That is a good advice. Yes. Another negative. Make that hamster work. Think about it. No? No ideas for this one? Okay, perhaps in the following situations, you can have more ideas. This one was the first situation. Let's see a different one. In the next one, I found, okay, I found, this is in past as well as the previous one, 15,000 pesos in the street. I found 15,000 pesos in the street. Is it a good idea to go shopping?
Yes.
Yes, Alan, why not? I didn't have that money and now I have it. Okay,
Yes.
guys, yes. Alan says yes. So, guys, how can I say it? Including the modal should. How can I say that it is a good idea to go shopping but using should?
You should go shopping.
Yes, you should go shopping. Okay. I missed a letter, the letter D. You should go shopping. Guys, do you consider it is a good idea to put it in the bank?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Yes, why not? And how do you say it with should?
You should save this money in the bank.
Yes, I like it. Save this money in the bank. You should save this money in the bank. Okay, very good. Those two are affirmative. We are going to highlight it and put it in bold. Okay. Should go, should save. Okay. Aha. Guys, is it a good idea? Is it a good idea to take the money to the police station?
No.
Yes.
Yes, no. I don't agree with you. What do you think the police is going to do with the money? They are going to keep the money and you are going to be honest. Yes, but the police, I don't think so. Okay, so it is not a good idea to take the money to the police. So how do you say the negative form?
You shouldn't
Take. You shouldn't take what?
take
the money
Yes.
to the police.
Where? To the police station. Let's put it. To the police station. I don't know why the letter O is with a stress. You shouldn't take the money to the police station. They are going to keep it and they are going to spend it. Okay, so this is in the negative. Let's continue with a different situation. In these two cases, the subject was you. Let's change the subject. This time, let's use a third person. Rose, attention to this. I am using a different person. Rose. Rose is in love with her maths teacher. Oh my God. I just said that when I heard the news, I had the same reaction. Okay, so Rose is in love with her maths teacher. Okay. Is it? And his maths teacher is married. Brenda, the expression. And he is married. So that is a